Faith in Stanwood, Washington, listening on Sirius XM. Hey, Faith, what's up?
Hi, Tom. Good morning. I got an email from Credo this morning to call the SEC to demand that Mary Jo White stop allowing banks to have trusted institution privileges.
This is the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC.
Right.
Which she is the
a woman
head of.
named Mary. A woman named Mary from the SEC answered my call and started telling me she was getting a lot of these phone calls and she didn't understand why. So I told her we were from Credo, and then she said, "You guys are it is a crazy organization." And then she just went off about why don't the progressives vote to defund Planned Parenthood after the Butcher tapes. And then I told her that it was O'Keefe behind the tapes, and she was like, "Well, I'm tired of us taxpayers having to pay for abortions." And then I told her that we hadn't paid for abortions since the Henry Hyde Amendment in the 70s, and that 97% of Planned Parenthood, what they do is provide health care for women. And then she continued to argue with me about Planned Parenthood. And I told her that since she lived in Washington, she probably should just go look up about the Hyde Amendment and get better information.
Wait a minute, this is a woman who works at the Securities and Exchange Commission, and she's telling you that she's, oh my God, she's reading you the Fox News talking points.
Pretty much. It was crazy. And then I got off the phone with her and I was like, is this like a hoax? I mean, I just couldn't believe how rude and off topic she was.
Yeah.
Because, and how does she have a job doing this? I mean, it was about the banks. It wasn't anything about Planned Parenthood. It was absolutely crazy. I just couldn't believe that this happened.
Amazing.
And so I just wanted to share it with you.
Faith, thanks for the heads up on that. Credo Action's doing some great work. I got one of their emails a week or so ago, and they're absolutely right. Mary Jo White, and in fact, we had somebody from Credo Action on this program back about a month ago because they had bought all these billboards or signs, posters in Union Station, the big train station down Washington, D.C., which is literally next door to Mary Jo White's office. Right, her office, the SEC is right next door to Union Station, and the signs they were cartoons, and it showed Mary Jo White as a superhero, and it said, Mary Jo, don't let us down, because she could, by simply writing a letter, making an executive decision, as it were, require all publicly traded companies to reveal all of their political activity, and it would completely change the complexion, particularly of Republican politics in the United States. But she's unwilling to do it. Just like Barack Obama could require that any company that gets any money from the federal government has to disclose all of their political spending, lobbying, and everything else. He could do that. He could do that tomorrow. It wouldn't cost him a penny, and doesn't require Congress. And again, it would change the complexion of politics in the United States, particularly Republican politics, because they're the ones who are most bought and sold by the big corporations. And both of these things are things that, a number of the Democrats, both of those things actually are things that Hillary Clinton last week said she would do if she became president. And Bernie, of course, has been calling for this stuff forever. But that's an amazing story. Faith, thank you for the call and thanks for the report. It's great to hear from you.